I'm very happy with this amp after a few weeks of ownership. My Denon D80 mini system speakers blew, so the new ELAC speakers needed more power, and this amp seems to power them well. For the price, I got the features I needed most, and it has plenty of functions. The remote works fine to switch between Bluetooth and the optical cable that I attached from the back of the amp to my QLTCL TV. I've read reviews that the phono input is great for vinyl, and there is a Denon single-disc CD player I might add to sample different media. But if you just want to stream music, the ease of use, the Bluetooth pairs immediately to my iPhone and works well with great sound quality. The Bluetooth has not been fussy at all, so this amp appears in my iPhone 11 Bluetooth list of devices and plays immediately. I found that not using the source direct gives better sound quality from iTunes for some reason. I prefer a 2.1 setup, and this also has a subwoofer out. I like having the tone controls, and the large volume knob can be controlled by the remote, and I never go much past a quarter turn. It would be too loud for my condo and my ears. Keep in mind I'm not an audiophile willing to pay $$ for a higher end amp. BC, this unit has all the functionality I need. And keep in mind the quality of iTunes' new higher resolution sounds quite nice even for my less discerning ears. I like a warm sound, but if you turn the volume up on this unit you will get plenty of power.
I suffered through the setup. The equipment is prone to noise. I had to stop using the recording out to avoid a very noticeable noise in my speakers and upgraded my cables. It's now working properly. For the price, the sound is pretty good and the power is more than enough to drive the Q Acoustics 3010i that I use as my desktop speakers. I use the Denon's very practical option to circumvent the internal DAC, and I'm very happy how the Oppo CD player, the Cambridge CX NV2, the DAC Magic 200 and the Chord Mojo 2 sound. If the source is good, the sound is spacious and warm with enough detail. It's a big improvement from the Audio Engine A2 Plus it replaced. I don't use the remote much, but when I do, it works fine. I would probably need larger and more expensive speakers to justify upgrading from the Denon. I'm happy.
I bought this to replace a vacuum tube amplifier and was concerned I would be missing the warmth and presence of a tube amp. This was an upgrade and sounds great with both digital and analog sources. It has all the connections I need, including Bluetooth and phono. I listen to many formats including vinyl, CD, and streaming. The biggest improvement was in the streaming audio. The built-in DAC improved the sound so much I find myself streaming some things I have on vinyl and CD because it sounds so good. Good low-end bass and clear higher frequencies. I feel like it performs like a more expensive amp.
I was looking for a warm-sounding amplifier to listen to vinyl and some CDs. I had the Yamaha S301, which was a great amp. It had a great natural sound, but not the warmth I was looking for. The highs were a bit bright. Enter the Denon PMA-600. This amp provides me with the exact warmth I was looking for. The music sounds so rich and cozy. The mids are amazing as well. I am hearing things I hadn't heard before from my vinyl. This unit paired with my Horville 240s, making listening a real pleasure. I find myself getting lost in the music. I could listen to this amp for hours and never grow bored. If you want a warm sound that envelopes you, buy this amp.
I have been looking for a good amplifier for my record player after several bad purchases, one of which I have reviewed on here already. In lack of information, I consulted a man at a record shop. He recommended this one as a good, reliable starter bass. I have to agree, my music sounds great. All the functions work perfectly. Everything is able to be tuned and controlled to your preferences. And it looks great next to my record setup. Definitely a great purchase.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. And as always, click the link in the description for more info or to purchase.